Hey, hey, hey. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me just check. I'm just going to check that you can hear me. Hey. Yes, we have a result. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me just check. I'm just going to check that you can. That's right. So, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you? 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 This is your girl Yvonne Michelle. So we are here for yes. Hi Amina, how you doing? Yeah, finally worked out the sound. I don't know. I actually kind of figured out what happened. I was doing something else yesterday on Teams, and so I had to reconfigure. And when I look at it, when I looked into the microphone, I realised that there was an issue with that, so I had to just change a few things. But I'm here, and you know me. I will persevere until I work this thing out. It's not beating me. No, 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 no. So I'm just going to ask you to share this with your groups. I'm just going to go into here and see where it is and share it out to a few, well, not all of my groups, just one more group. There we go. Just so that people know that it's not too late. It's not too late to write a post. It's not too late to get involved. Hey, Hildia, you can hear me loud and clear now. Great, great stuff. Great, great stuff. Great, great stuff. I'm so glad that you are here today. I'm going to message you as well, Hildia, because I need to message you about later on, if that's still happening. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to share that on. Share it, share it, share it. And make sure that everybody can, well, not everybody, but some people can see what is going on, you see? So anyway, so today we are on day 11. We are talking about gratitude and abundance. And why are we doing this? Is that we are preparing for the year that's coming in. We are preparing ourselves, our hearts, our minds, that we are able to give and receive in the new year. Now, I know that it has been an exceptionally challenging year for most. Some people have had a brilliant year, and then there are the majority who have had lots of different things go wrong. And so we're going to be looking at some of that. So today we're on day 11. We are on day 11. I'm just going to get my notes up because there's a lot. And the phrase is, the mantra that we are using today is, I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. Now, what is abundance? Abundance is anything that is going to bring you higher, that's going to give you more, that's going to elevate you, that's going to lift you. That's what abundance is. It's not necessarily money, because there are many, many people who don't have a great deal of money but live an abundant life. There are people who have money and live an abundant life. So what we're looking at today is, one, our minds, and two, the gateway to the mind is the moat. And out of the abundance of this, the heart, the mouth speaks. So today we are looking at abundance and the law of least. Now, it's solstice day today, so there's lots of things going on in the atmosphere. Regardless of what you believe, this is scientifically been proven that there's lots of things going on, lots of different energies, and it's the right time for you to tap into your powerful feminine and masculine energy today. So today we are looking at abundance and the law of least. The law of least, because there are laws, there are principles about everything. And so we're looking at the law of least and how it can support you in being unattached to the outcome of your deepest desires and intentions. When your actions are motivated by love, When they are your energy is multiplied and accumulated. So we have to think about what our energy is motivated by, right? What is your motivation? What is the thing that's driving you to create, to have, to do? What is it? The release of this energy allows you to redirect it and use it to create everything that you want to create. So when your spirit is your inner point of reference, when you pay attention to your inner spirit, all the power of love is at your disposal. Are you hearing me? All the power of love is at your disposal. And you can use this energy creatively, moving towards abundance and evolution. What is evolution? Evolution is change. That's what it is. Evolution is change. So the questions that we had today is, in what areas of your life would you like to get more abundance? And I want you to really think about, stop and think about it, because sometimes we think, oh, my bank account, and then we leave it there and we cut ourselves short. So I want you to think about what area, or according to your conviction, how hard should you work to enjoy abundance? I read that question too. In what areas of your life would you like to get more abundance? In what areas of your life would you like to get more abundance? For me, I would like to get more abundance in my relationship with God. More relationship with the source, because I know that once I tap into the source and I'm in tune, that everything just flows just like that, as it's supposed to, right? Next question. According to your conviction, how hard should you work to enjoy true abundance? How hard should you have to work for true abundance? In my book, I shouldn't have to work that hard. Abundance is something that flows. After we're saying that mantra, I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. So therefore, I'm expecting this thing to come like this. That's me. I don't know about you. I can only talk for me. And what change? The next question is, what changes should you make to release your desires into the space of universal consciousness, the source of all abundance? Remember, we were talking about consciousness earlier on. Further down in our days, I think it was day 7, day 8, we were talking about consciousness and what it is. And it is us having communication and being one with self. Your consciousness is everything. Your consciousness is innate in you. It's deep down inside of you. And it's being able to tap into that consciousness that allows us to do, have, and be who we're supposed to be. Right, so the task today is not an easy one. It's not such an easy one for me, but I'm working through it. The task today is, please describe your mum in your notebook. Now, for most of you know, my mother passed away when I was 11, so my memory of her is limited to events. And there are some events, and I just remember my mum like that, but there are other things I don't remember. Right, so please describe your mother in your notebook. We want the positive aspects, we want the limitations. What did you learn from her? What brought you together? And what separated or distanced you from her? So those are the questions again. What were the positive aspects? What were the limitations? What did you learn from her? What brought you together? And what separated you? Right, and as I said, if your mother is no longer with us in the world, focus on her image, join her, and write what arises to your memory and your feelings. Just write it down. Whatever comes first, just write it down. And like I said, this may not be easy for some. It's not particularly easy for me, which is why I was so hell-bent on getting on here today. So while you're doing this, try to distance yourself from your personal experiences you had with your mum. See her as just a human being, a woman living her own life. How many times are we able to do that with each other? This is a really, really, really good exercise to do. How many times are we able to look at our brother, our sister, our friend, our cousin or auntie or next door neighbor and just see them as a human being? Not expecting anything from them, and not expecting to give anything to them. Just see them through those eyes. Just be clear about how you see. You may not think that this exercise is one that will help you, but this exercise is going to open up your eyes to humanity in such a big way. And again, I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. And I do expect it. And it does. And it does. So today, again, question, according to your conviction, how hard should you work to enjoy true abundance? Now, I believe that you're supposed to work smart, and that you will enjoy. If you're working smart, you're not working hard. But if you're working hard, you are definitely not working smart. So we know we've got smart goals. We know how to set them. And if we don't, you need to DM me and maybe I'll do another workshop on that. But again, it's, according to your conviction, how hard should you work to enjoy true abundance? I don't think I should have to work hard at it at all. I think I lay down the foundation, I do what I need to do, and then everything should come to me. Shall I tell you why I believe that? Because there is a principle that says whatever you sow, you reap. So if I sow goodness, if I sow it, and I'm putting that up, that's what I expect to receive. If you don't expect to receive it, then you won't receive it. Because we are creative human beings. We come from a source. We are a source. We create. And so whatever we speak will come. Whatever we speak will come. So I know that there are a few of you on here watching. Okay, and I just want to share this word with you. Can you still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. I'm just going to go on and check because we were having some issues before. And I'm sure that you could. Yes, I've got a thumbs up. Yes, you can hear me. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So as I said, there is a principle. What you sow is what you reap. So I have an expectancy. I expect things to happen. But what happens very often, what happens to us is that in our unconsciousness, we don't expect it. And we say these things. And then when things don't turn up, we get dismayed, disheartened. But it's up to you. Everything starts with you. And this whole thing, and one of the things that I say in my morning shows is that everything starts with me. That is a mantra for you. Everything starts with me, not me. Not like, you're not going to say everything starts with Yvonne Michelle. No, you're not going to say that. What you're going to say is everything starts with me, whatever your name is. And know that you are taking 100% responsibility for where you are and what you're doing and where you're going and where you will go in your life. So again, this is, how hard do you think you should have to work to receive abundance? That's on you. How hard do you think you have to work? How hard are you willing to work? Because I know that I don't believe that I should have to work hard. I believe that I should work smart. Okay. Second question, in what areas of your life would you like to get more abundance? In what area in your life would you like to get more abundance? For me, as I said, it's that connection. It's that spiritual connection that I'm looking for. I want to build on my spiritual connection. I want to be able to tune in, tap in to the highest source to lead me to where I need to go. And I believe that if I'm tapped into that source, that every other aspect of my life will become abundant, because that is the source ultimately. Okay, number 3, what changes should you make to release your desires into the space of universal consciousness, the source of all abundance? Then for me, I feel that I need to be in a space of more meditation and giving back to and being more connected with the higher source. So my question to you is, what changes do you have to make? And it might just be something simple. It might be a 2 millimeter shift. I've been talking about shifting over the last couple of days, and my role here is to disrupt your normal. We know that we've been disrupted terribly throughout the last near enough year. But whatever I want you to disrupt the thinking, disrupt the habits, disrupt those old mindsets so that you can receive and that you can be more consciousness. So again, what changes should you make to release your desires into the space of universal consciousness? And maybe that might be something like meditation. I might need to meditate more. You might need to meditate more. But there is something that you significantly need to do that will help you and push you into this space of universal consciousness, the source of all abundance. And that's where we're all heading. We're all heading into the source of full and utter abundance. So this is day 11. You have the tasks to do and you have the mantra throughout the day. I want you to think about when you see things that might be a little bit challenging, I want you to say to yourself, I expect and accept. So I'm expecting it. I want to see it, and I accept the abundance to flow to me easily. So I'm not working hard for it. I'm not begging it to come. I'm not, please let it come. No, I'm believing, and this is the difference between accepting and expecting. Because when I put something out into the atmosphere, that's it. I'm not begging you to do, I'm not begging nothing. My Father, the universe is bigger than me and can give me anything I need. I don't need to beg. Right? Avina says, consider my normal disruptive. Yes, it is. Everybody's normal is disrupted, and we want to take back some of that disruption and be able to maneuver it in the way that we want to maneuver it. We're taking responsibility. We're taking ownership. That's what we're doing of our lives, because we know that we've had the disruption. We know that, but what can we pull back? What can we do to walk into that? Yeah. What can we do to have what we need? What can we do to focus? What can we do? What can we do? So today, what changes should you make to release your desires into the space of universal consciousness, the source of all abundance? Because once you're tapped in, you're there and you can receive it. Nothing will stop you, and you will speak it and you will know it. And that's the thing. You will speak it and know it. But what happens is we speak it and then we speak other things, and the other things take over, because that's where fear, that's where doubt, that's where all confusion, that's where all of that stuff, all that lovely stuff lives. But what we want to do is we want to control that. We want to take back what we can control. We want to do what we can do and move forward in a positive manner. So today, which is day 11, I will be back tomorrow for day 12, and I have a special guest. I've got Barbara Carriman with me. She makes beautiful products for women and families and children. She makes some great stuff and is also a part of doing this 21-day challenge, and she will be here talking to us and just inspiring us and giving us a little bit of insight into how she's doing and how she's moving forward. But for now, this is your girl Yvonne Michelle from YvonneMichelle.com. And like I say, do not forget, we have the After Dark show tomorrow at 10 p.m. until midnight. We also have a New Year's Eve party. So I'd like to cordially invite you to our New Year's Eve party. It is an online party. Unfortunately, we can't move or do things together. So we've got the New Year's Eve party, and that's going to be taking place on Zoom. We've got DJs, we've got singers, we've got lots of things, quizzes, and all kind of lovely things going on. At the end of January, I've got some speaker courses going on, learning how to do Facebook Lives just like this. Also, we have Superstar Speaker that's coming back. I'm relaunching one of my other courses that I launched earlier on this year. And so there's lots and lots of good stuff coming here. Lots and lots of free stuff in the global empowerment movement, and also in the After Dark membership club. So, but for now, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. Do remember your mantra for today. I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me, knowing that out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth is speaking, and that is what you're going to be drawing to yourself. I want you to be conscious of the words that come out of your mouth. And even though you say a negative thing, don't just replace it by, oh, yeah, you know what I mean. No. Take back the talk. Speak it properly. Speak into the atmosphere, and then watch what happens. It's time for miracles. It's time for us to possess the land. It's time for us to create change. It's time. And you and I, we have the power here in our hands. All right? So I'm out of here. I will see you tomorrow at 12. All right? Take care for now. Ciao, ciao.